Justin, it's glad to have you back.
My man, glad to be back.
Yes, hello everyone. Today we are ranking a director's filmography today. Justin, would you like to say who that director is?
Yes, he started out in the comedy world, but then gained some real recognition, especially at the Oscars, with some dramatic feat, also some humor in there. But it is the legendary comedic director, Mr. Todd Phillips.
Yes, yes, and I'm assuming you're the same as me. You watched his comedies in your teens.
Oh yeah, I mean some of them are still some of my all-time favorites, which we'll probably discuss a little later.
Yes, yes. But before we dive into this list, would you like to play a game?
Oh, Saw style or just a regular fun game?
Just a regular fun game.
Then yeah, I'm in.
Okay, it's going to be similar to the game we played last time. A certain film has hit a big record, and I want you to name the top 10 highest grossing R rated movies.
Top 10. Okay. Well, I know that number one now is Deadpool and Wolverine,
That's one.
but one movie that is on Mr. Todd Phillips' list is up there. Joker.
That's number two.
Yeah. Okay. Now the rest is gonna be hard. Okay, so Deadpool,
Number five.
Deadpool 2.
Number four.
Wow. Okay, so there's a third one in there. Rated R movies. Uh, is Straight Outta Compton on there?
No.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, the oldest film on the list is 2003.
Okay, so then The Hangover,
Uh,
Part 3.
no, but part two is 11th.
Oh. Okay, let me think here. Some rated R comedies that made some money. Uh,
There are no comedies on the, yeah. Yeah, Hangover Part 2 is the highest
oh,
comedy.
I see. Yeah, just rated R movies then.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, just
Okay, yeah.
movies.
Okay. 2003 was the earliest.
Yes.
Rated R movies. Huh, this is tough. Um, Van Wilder?
No.
Okay. All right, give me a hint for something.
Okay, this one is the second film in a trilogy.
Second film in a trilogy. Oh, no. That wasn't rated R.
2003.
Yeah, second one in a trilogy, though.
The first film came out in 1999,
Yeah.
and two films came out in 2003 in that trilogy.
Oh. Okay, well, that helped me think of something else. Is Kill Bill on there?
No.
And Kill Bill Volume 2 is not on there either?
No.
Is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on there?
No Tarantino movies on this
God dang it!
one.
All right. Well, I'm going to need some help then.
All right.
What do we got? What's the number 10?
And number 10 is by one of your. He's not in it, but he directs the movie. One of your favorite actors.
Yeah. Denzel?
No, this is about Christianity.
The Passion of the Christ?
Yes, that's number 10.
Dang, okay.
I'll tell you number 8 because you're never going to guess it. It's Detective Chinatown 3.
Okay. Yeah. What is that movie about?
I'm guessing it's about a detective in Chinatown in China.
But the third time.
For the third time.
Okay.
Right, three 3 is a Best Picture winner.
But rated R.
It won Best Picture. 2 of the actors won Oscars. The director won Oscar. It didn't win screenplay, but it won cinematography and editing. Very famous director.
Yeah, but what's getting me is the rated R.
Because there is a scene in it where the main character has an affair.
Yeah.
I can just say one word and it will.
Is Oppenheimer rated R?
Yes, it's on the film list.
It was what number?
It was number 3.
Yeah, see, that just doesn't make sense why it's rated R.
Does there's a nude scene?
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 6 was The Matrix Reloaded, by the way.
Oh.
Number 7 was It, and number 9 was Logan.
Yeah, I should have gotten Logan. It did really well, huh? How much did it make?
Hello, I'm back.
Oh, okay. How much did it make? The movie It.
700 million.
Okay. Is all the Matrixes all rated R?
Yeah, because of the school shooting in the 90s.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Are the John Wick movies rated R?
I'm guessing so, because they're
Just
all
for violence?
and swearing.
Yeah. Well, with the Marvel movies and everything, it's just hard because there's also a lot of violence in those things. It's hard for me to think that because a lot of those aren't rated R.
Yeah.
So yeah.
In my country, these would either be a 15 or an 18.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the R system. Yes.
So number 1's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
And then number 2 is Joker. And
Yes.
then Oppenheimer.
Is number 3.
And then what was number 4?
Deadpool 2.
And then 5 was Deadpool 3.
Deadpool 1.
Or yeah, the regular Deadpool.
Yeah.
6 was Matrix Reloaded.
Yep. 7 was
Logan.
It.
Oh, It. And then 8 was that
Chinatown. Yeah.
9 is Logan.
And 10 is...
10 is what?
Passion of the Christ.
Passion of the Christ. That's right.
Yes.
Ooh, we should rank those.
Yes, we should. We should.
That sounds fun.
Yes.
Okay. But we'll start by ranking the Todd Philips movies.
Yes.
All right. You want to go first?
Yes. My number. This one is the one I've only seen once. I watched it to rank these films on my past website, and I just did not like this movie at all. I think it's based on like an old British film. I've never seen it before, but this film did not interest me. Starring Billy Bob Thornton and John Heder, this is School for Scoundrels.
My number 10 as well.
It just doesn't seem like it's a good movie. I've never heard any Todd Phillips fan talk about it.
Yeah. And it's almost like you forget that it's a Todd Phillips film. But
Exactly.
he was still in his comedy era, doing his comedy thing.
Yeah.
But this is about a young guy who enrolls in a class to build confidence to help win over girls. And it becomes complicated because his teacher has the same agenda, which is Billy Bob. And of course, he is a foul mouth, doesn't give an F sort of teacher. And how is that going to help anybody?
It isn't.
But yeah, John Heder, who is Napoleon Dynamite. Pretty
Yes,
good.
I'm assuming this was him fresh off of that.
Yeah. And everyone just wanted Napoleon, that they didn't even really care for him to be in another character role. Also
Yeah,
starring Michael Clark Duncan, Sarah Silverman, David Cross, Matt Walsh, Horatio Sands, Ben Stiller's in there, Paul Scheer, Luis Guzman,
and Dan
um,
Faker.
and Dan Fogler, yeah, who was also a comedic guy there.
Yeah. Oh, and Jim Parsons is in it as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's fine. It's just it doesn't hit all the comedy
No,
writings as we like to see from Todd Phillips. I think he just wanted two popular people to come together and see if it worked, and it just didn't work.
no, far
Because
from
yeah,
it.
John Heater was so popular, and Billy Bob. This is before Bad Santa, but we started to see his comedic range there.
Yeah.
It just didn't work.
Only
But
2.5 on Letterboxd.
5.9 on IMDb. $35 million budget. Worldwide gross, though, $24 million. Rotten Tomatoes gives it 27%, and the audience gives it 52%. So not well critically either.
No. Like I
Let's
said,
see.
we haven't really dived into the movie. That's how forgettable it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like I said before, he's a student trying to be gain more confidence, but the person who's giving him the confidence is a guy who's just sort of an asshole and doesn't really it's not really helping him. But I mean, in the end, it's sweet, right? They turn out to help each other,
Yeah, exactly.
but comedically, it was the fail.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
Go see
what's your
Billy
number
Bob
9
Week
then?
live. What's that? What's
What's
my
your
number
number?
9?
Yes.
Also a movie I have only seen once, and maybe I should go back and see it again. I might like it a little bit more, but I remember seeing this in theaters and kind of got bored at some points. Also pairing some really popular actors together and seeing what they can do. We have Miles Teller and Jonah Hill in War Dogs.
That's a little bit higher for me because I
Yeah.
do think there is a bit of art to War Dogs.
Okay. And your number 9?
My number 9 is the only number 3, the third of a trilogy he's made. And yeah, this wasn't really a good outing for this franchise. It was trying to do something different because obviously the first two had the same formula, but they had a formula that worked. I appreciate them for trying to do something new with this, but at the end of the day, you just didn't really care what happened in The Hangover Part 3.
Which is my number 8, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, so unlike the first two movies where they go to weddings and have this fun ride after they've been drunk, this time they hit the road and Doug gets kidnapped by Marshall, who's this crime lord running Vegas.
Yeah.
Turns out he's connected to everything.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily need to be a trilogy, but it sort of set out that way. And yeah, with the formula being the same in 1 and 2, they kind of steered away from that, and it kind of fell flat.
Yeah.
They needed Mr. Chow in this, who was in the other ones, and so they tried to track him down, and that's to get back their friend.
Yeah.
John Goodman is the evil villain in this one.
Yes.
Who's also a comedic actor.
Yeah, but he's better in Monsters Inc. and The Big Lebowski.
Yeah. And Coyote Ugly as the dad.
Yeah.
But everyone's back. You have Bradley Cooper, Zach Galifianakis, Ed Helms, Justin Bartha, and then Ken Jeong's in there, Melissa McCarthy, Heather Graham, Jeffrey Tambor, Mike Epps, Jamie Chung. I mean, it's a stacked cast.
Yes.
But yeah, Alan's father's died, and so they try to get him treated for his mental
kills a
issue.
giraffe.
Yes. I just think it's funny that this poor Justin Bartha, is he's gone the entire movie for all the movies.
Yeah, even the second one, he just says, "I'm just sitting by the pool."
Yeah, I mean it's silly stuff.
Yeah,
But the other two are a lot better, which is why this one failed so much.
absolutely. I think it's because obviously those three got unpopular, and they clearly saw that The Hangover worked and got the money, so they just thought, let's just make it a trilogy.
Yeah, and ended in Vegas again.
Yeah.
Did well though. $103 million budget. Worldwide gross $362 million. 5.8 on IMDb. 20% from the critics on Rotten Tomatoes. 44% from the audience. Yeesh.
And only 2.6 on Letterboxd.
Yay. But yeah, they do behead a giraffe. Pretty sad.
It is pretty sad.
Yeah, they just try to go over the top in this one, with everything.
Yeah.
Like Ken Jeong is like parasailing off the top of a roof.
That was it. Yeah, I knew that was a really weird scene. And
Yeah.
yeah.
They just they went overboard.
Yeah, absolutely. And then he double crosses them and then wants him to help them out. Like, what?
Yep. Super strange.
Yeah.
But that's why it's on the bottom.
Yeah, that's why it's on the bottom.
Okay, what's your number 8?
My number 8 is one of those films that's based on an old TV show. I mean, it survives. I mean, it's all about the dynamic duo Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller, and they play these characters very well. And you got like Snoop Dogg, Vince Vaughn, and Jason Bateman in here as well, and Juliette Lewis, who pops up in his films occasionally. And it's Starsky and Hutch, my number 8.
It's a little higher on my list.
Yes, so we'll talk about that one a bit later.
Yes, we will. My number 7, we've already talked about the third entry. It's the second entry. It's The Hangover
Which
Part 2.
is also my number 7.
Perfect. Go ahead. You start off this one.
So yeah, this is basically the repeat at the same time, but this time they head to Thailand for Stu's wedding. And you know what? I think Jamie Chung was an improvement over his girlfriend in the first one. This time they take her brother, played by Mason Lee, Ang Lee's son, and they take him to Bangkok for the bachelor party. And they have to find him in Bangkok.
Yes.
And all Stu wanted was a brunch.
Yeah, that's all he wanted. And how they're in Thailand. How could it go wrong? How can anything bad happen? Well, it's because you have somebody like Zach Galifianakis.
Yes.
Who's really funny in this one.
Oh, he's great.
He's funny in the first one too, but I mean they really let him lean into his sort of character in this one.
Definitely.
Stu gets a tattoo on his face.
Yep.
Same one as like Mike Tyson. Yeah.
Yeah. And Paul Giamatti's in this.
Added to the mix there. Mike Tyson's also in it. Yep. You said Mason Lee is Jet Li's son?
Ang Lee.
Oh, Ang Lee. Got it. Nick Cassavetes is also in this.
Yes, yes. Mel Gibson was meant to play that role,
As
but they but
Tattoo
they
Joe.
but they fired him because of obviously the allegations, and they got Liam Neeson. But Liam Neeson couldn't make the reshoot, so they got Nick in.
Interesting. Didn't know about that. Best part about this movie is the backdrop of Thailand.
Oh yeah,
It's good to be somewhere else, and especially when you don't know it as much, like a place like Thailand. It's good to have that sort of backdrop. You need other places to make the same sort of um, story happen,
yeah,
and they go big in this one too. They did well for the first one, so they're like, let's make this second one go a little hot and heavy.
absolutely.
Yeah. I think my biggest issue is probably gonna be Ed Helms in this one. He is pretty whiny, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. I think he went a little bit overboard on his character in this.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but it's a good sequel, good
Oh,
addition.
it's a great addition.
6.5 on IMDb. Again, did well. $80 million budget. Worldwide gross 586.7.
And a 2.9 on Letterboxd.
34% from the critics and 52 for the audience.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we lined up again? My number 6 is one that you already mentioned, Starsky and Hutch. Take it away.
So David Starsky and Ken Hutchinson are two streetwise undercover cops in the fictional city of Bay City, California in 1975. This is about their adventure, and Vince Vaughn is the villain.
Yep, two cops are paired together, and with the help of a police snitch called the Huggy Bear, that's Mr. Snoop Dogg, they try to take down Vince Vaughn, who is a drug smuggler, loves his cocaine.
Yeah.
Based off of the TV show. And yeah, Ben Stiller's sort of the straight man, and then Owen Wilson is the ladies' man, kind of doesn't give an F. Ben Stiller is more by the book. The fun thing about this movie to me was the character work that they did. They dressed up a lot and try to disguise themselves, and Ben Stiller was doing his Ben Stiller thing, being straight man, but also is an idiot, like shooting at a horse, a pony, through a garage door. But I just think this is so much fun. I had a really good time with this one. I've seen it. This is definitely one of the Todd Phillips movies I've seen, probably 10 times. I even put it on last night for a little fun for us for today.
Nice.
But the music is good. I think the action's fun. It's very practical comedy and practical effects, which is good. I mean, you want that in movies. And yeah, they have that nice Ford Grand Torino, which is a classic to the Starsky and Hutch world. They have that in there. And also starring Fred Williamson, who's Captain Davi, who was in the original series. Amy Smart's in there, Carmen Electra, on top of all the ones that you've said. Molly Sims, Matt Walsh again, and Patton Oswalt. Yeah, I just thought this was really really fun little movie. And Will Ferrell makes an appearance.
And that band with the lead singer who swears all the time.
Who?
There's a band that they're in old school.
Oh, yes.
There's a band
yes.
and he just swears all the time.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, not written by Todd Phillips. This one though.
It's written by John O'Brien, Todd Phillips, and Scott Armstrong.
Well, I have William Blinn, Steve Long. Okay, yeah, Scott. They're part of the screenplay, and then the other three are like the storytellers.
Yeah.
It's a great cast.
William Blinn's the original guy who made the show.
Yeah, you got to have him back.
Yeah, exactly.
But yes, definitely just missed my top 5, but could have been in there for sure. I like this one. It is sitting at 6.1 on IMDb. Budget of 60 million, worldwide gross 170.2. 63 from the critics, the highest so far, 49% from the audience.
Nice.
What is it on Letterboxd?
2.9.
Okay. Still swimming around the same ones.
Yes.
What's your number 6?
My number 6, I'm actually surprised is in your top 5. It came after this certain actor made a certain franchise, and they team him up with one of the three from the Hangover. This is practically this technically could be a remake of Plane, Trains, and Automobiles. Its due date,
which is my number 5. Hit my top 5 right there. Yeah, I actually like both Robert De Niro and Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis in this movie. I think there was a good pairing in my eyes.
Yes, that was a good pairing.
Whereas, like, Ben Stiller is doing the straight man and he's an idiot. Robert Downey Jr. does the straight man and he's smart at it.
Yeah.
But a high-strung father-to-be, Peter, is forced to hitch a ride with the aspiring actor Ethan Tremblay on a road trip in order to make it to his child's birth on time because they both got kicked off of the airplane.
Yes.
So they have to do a cross-country ride here, road trip. And of course, things and situations happen along the way, and it's either you think it's stupid or you think it's hilarious. And I thought most of it was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought most of it was hilarious.
He has a dog. Zach has a dog in this, which is a cute dog.
Yes, he masturbates to sleep.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Also, he's trying to get rid of his mom's ashes, right?
Yes, and he wants to be on 2.5 Men.
Yeah, which is crazy. This movie is a little bit over the top. There's some car chasing happening. There's car flipping happening. Also, Jamie Foxx shows up.
Yep.
Which is great. Also starring Michelle Monaghan. Danny McBride's in there. Matt Walsh is back again. Juliette Lewis, RZA, Brody Stevens. Todd Phillips makes an appearance himself.
Yes, as his dealer.
Yeah. This one not written. Oh, yeah, he's in there. Todd Phillips is in there. He likes to... Why 4 or 5 writers, though? Sometimes that if you have too many cooks in the kitchen, you know.
Yeah, I'm the same.
It's a good buddy comedy. I think these two work well together. And that's why it's my number 5.
Yes.
2.8
on Letterboxd.
$65 million budget. Worldwide gross, $211 million. He is so far in the plus, except for one movie. 6.5 on IMDb. 40% from the critics, 52% from the audience.
Nice.
Which brings us to your number 5.
Which I think is going to be higher on this list. So I know you've spoken about this film loads of times. This one also features Vince Vaughn in it and Will Ferrell, but they're playing leading roles besides Luke Wilson and Jeremy Piven, and it's old school.
Oh yeah, higher for sure.
Yes, thought it would be.
My number 4 is well, it's the one that started it all. It's The Hangover.
A little bit higher for me, so I'll
Yeah.
let you talk about War Dogs because that's my number 4.
Okay. No, you talk about War Dogs. It's higher on your list. You liked it more.
Yeah, I like it because it's more about like the creative like filmmaking process and how he's kind of matured as a filmmaker. I think I respect it more than love it. I didn't think it was like the best film he's ever made. I just thought it was a well crafted film with obviously these two good actors. I think Anna de Armas steals the show personally as well.
It's loosely based on a true story about two
Yeah.
young men who won a $300 million contract from the Pentagon to arm America's allies in Afghanistan.
Nice.
Yeah. Bradley Cooper does make an appearance in this as well.
Yep, Bradley Cooper. Yeah, yeah. Miles, Jonah, Anna, and Bradley are the only really four to talk about, really.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, these are both, popular actors. Miles Teller off of Whiplash, Jonah Hill off of $1 Million Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
It was fine. Yeah. I just found it a little boring, not as thrilling as I guess the trailers made it seem like it was going to be.
All kind of, all like the dry humor kind of thing.
Oh yeah, definitely got that going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder where like Todd got this. I know it's based on a true story, but why choose this? Why do this?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. It's a very weird choice out of left field.
Yeah, I wonder what.
Yeah,
I
but
wonder what made him get into it.
everyone I speak to when I say, "What would be your favorite Todd Phillips movie?" they would normally say War Dogs.
They would?
Yeah,
What?
just because it's like just because it's his first of his kind of flashy, kind of dramatic era.
I think that's for sure. But I think if you were to ask any sort of like layperson, hey, who directed War Dogs? They wouldn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you say Todd Phillips, and they're like, who? And then you're like, the one from Joker, and they're like, what? Yeah, just doesn't make sense. But good though,
That the Joker directed Hangover.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's good. You want to see stuff like this happen. So you want to see a director do something he doesn't normally do.
Yeah, about to say Wes Craven has tried outside of horror.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. It says Jonah Hill gained 44 pounds for this role.
I swear he's always gaining and losing weight.
Yeah, but is he doing it for roles or?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, it also says Jesse Eisenberg and Shia LaBeouf were supposed to be were in talks to be a part of this movie.
I couldn't see
Interesting. No, I wouldn't. 7.1 on IMDb, the highest ranked so far. $40 million budget, worldwide gross 86.4. On Rotten Tomatoes, 62% with the audience 69. How about for Letterboxd?
Hello?
Hi. How about for Letterboxd? What did they get?
Oh, Letterboxd. Yeah, sorry. I've been having bad connection for the last couple of days. 3.4.
Nice. Yeah, it's okay. I'm still blabbing on over while you're gone, so.
It's all right.
Okay. So that was my number 9, and that was your number 5?
4.
That was your number 4. Okay.
Yeah. What's your number 3?
Might be a little bit higher on your list. It is the second highest grossing rated R movie ever. Academy Award winning movie. Top rated movie number 83. It's Joker.
So that is a lot higher.
Well, a lot. There's not many spots left.
And it's higher than 3.
Yes. What is your number 3?
So if my calculations are correct, your number
You don't need to say it yet.
2 is my number 3, the first movie he directed. One of the funniest films I've ever seen in my life. I loved this film as a teenager and I rewatched it and I still love it now. It might be a terrible made movie, but it always has a place in my heart just being funny. You know, I miss these actors: Breckin Myers, Sean William Scott, Amy Smart, Paulo Constanzo, DJ Wales. It's Road Trip.
It's Road Trip, yes. One of the best comedies out there. Really, really funny stuff. 4 college buddies embark on a road trip to retrieve an illicit tape mistakenly mailed to a female friend.
Is this your number 2?
This is my number 2.
Sweet.
Breckenmeyer has a drunk night and he ends up kissing a girl and accidentally sends it to his girlfriend. And so they have to get to that tape before his girlfriend gets to it. And so these college buddies go on a road trip and try to retrieve the tape. And of course, just like any road trip movie, you're going to have antics and situations along the way to make it fun and interesting. Also, Tom Green is in this, who stays home to take care of the snake.
So you got that damn internet sorted out.
Yeah, it's okay. Andy Dick is in there. Horatio Sands.
Yes, I like the chef bit. That's funny.
Anthony Rapp, who's in Rent, and then also Fred Ward.
Where are Breckin Myers and Sean William Scott and Amy Smart?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's look that up.
So I love another film with Breckin Myers and Amy Smart called Rat Race.
That's a good one. I love Sean William Scott in a lot of movies, but yeah, we haven't seen him. Oh, he was in Jackpot, the new John Cena movie that came out over the weekend.
I was going to watch that this weekend, but I forgot.
He was also in The Wrath of Becky. Which is like a comedy horror film. And then he was on the TV show Lethal Weapon for a while.
Yes, and he's also in an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay. Amy Smart. She was in Rally Caps from this year. Also the Christmas Classic. Looks like she has gone away.
Yeah, why isn't she making films like Crank and this and Rat Race anymore?
And Breckenmeyer, he's on American Dad as a voice, Robot Chicken as a voice, Crossing Swords as a voice. So
yeah, Franklin and Bash was the last thing I remember him doing. Yeah,
so they are just out. They miss Todd Phillips, that's for sure. They're like, stop making these Oscar movies. Bring us back.
And I take it Tom Green has faded out of the noughties.
Yeah. Definitely. But this is just a fun movie. Fun all around. I like it when they stop at the black school.
Oh, that's fun.
They have a lot of fun there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just ridiculous. And if you've seen it, you know what we're saying here. It's a ridiculously just fun film. Turn the brain off and have a good ride.
I like it when he gets the granddad high and the dog talks to him.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see. Sitting at 6.5 on IMDb. $16 million budget. Worldwide gross 119.7. That's big. 57% from the critics, 65 from the audience.
And there was also a Road Trip 2 called Road Trip 2 Beer Pong.
Oh my gosh. There is a milking the prostate clip in this movie as well.
I just like it when they're all like signing up, and she says, "Like we can't do this if you're taking drugs," and the stoner just walks off
Yeah, he's
quietly.
like,
And
bye.
then as soon as she mentions sex, Kyle just says, "Well, I guess I'm out. I had sex last night."
Yeah. Yep.
I
So it
just like
just
that
leaves
bit
the
as
two.
well.
Yeah, it's a good little bit there.
Yeah.
What is it on Letterboxd? Oh, he froze up. But when he comes back, we're gonna find out what is the score on Letterboxd.
2.8.
Yay, okay. Nothing
As
above a
I
3
was
yet.
saying, this is a fun movie.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right, ready for
Okay.
my number 2?
Yep.
It's a hangover.
The Hangover from 2009. Yep. Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, Zach Galifianakis.
They became household names because of this epic.
Yep. Justin Bartha, Jeffrey Tambor, Heather Graham, Mike Tyson, Ken Jeong, Mike Epps, Matt Walsh again, Rob Riggle. 3 buddies wake up at a bachelor party in Vegas with no memory of the previous night and a bachelor missing. They make their way around the city in order to find their friend before his wedding.
And they find the baby and a tiger in the hotel room.
Yep, and Zach Galifianakis gets punched by Mike Tyson.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Have you ever had a wild, crazy night in Vegas before?
I was with my parents when I was in Vegas. I couldn't really have a wild night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Nothing like this, though. I've never met Mike Tyson out of nowhere.
I bet you've met some sort of boxer.
Some sort of boxer? Maybe. Maybe a kickboxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this I also think launched Todd Phillips into a whole new light as well, this movie.
True, but it still has his comedic flair to it.
Yes, but I think his name also became household.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, this was a big release. Did really, really well. What does this say? Heterosexuals in Sin City. It's a review. That's the title of a review. Okay. Turned out Ed Helms actually had a missing tooth, which is why they used it in that. Mike Tyson revealed he appeared in this film to fund his drug habit. He was high on cocaine when he filmed the scenes.
What, Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, bloody hell is right. Yeah, there you go.
He did the film because he liked old school.
Oh, he also liked cocaine.
Yeah.
7.7 on IMDb. That's huge. $35 million budget. Worldwide gross $469 million. Jeez Louise.
And a 3.6 on Letterboxd.
Highest rated so far. And over on Rotten Tomatoes, 79% with an 84% from the audience. That is big.
Absolutely.
That was your number 2?
Yes, that was my number 2.
Okay. Well, we might as well save your number 1. Makes all the sense. You said your number 5?
Was Old School. Is that your number 1?
And that's the only movie left on mine. Yep, Old School is number 1. One of the best comedies ever. Just so freaking funny. It introduced us to Will Ferrell in a bigger light, because I know he was in some SNL movies.
Alf and Zoolander were before Old School, weren't they?
What was that?
Zoolander and Alf, weren't they before Old School?
Was Elf?
Yeah, Alf was the same year.
Oh, okay, yeah, but that was a holiday movie release.
Yeah.
So yeah, introduced us to Mr. Will Ferrell in a better light. Vince Vaughn. You know, we knew some of Luke Wilson by then. Also, Jeremy Piven, Juliette Lewis, Ellen Pompeo, Leia
Richie
Remini.
Tenenbaum before this film.
What happened?
I said he was Richie Tenenbaum from the Royal Tenenbaums.
No, but that's not a big movie. That wasn't a big movie that people were, you know. He was also in Bottle Rocket. I mean, we had seen him before, but not in a starring role like this.
No, I take it Wes Anderson didn't really get big till Grand Budapest.
Yeah. Sean William Scott's in there, Matt Walsh. And this is three friends attempt to recapture their glory days by opening up a fraternity near their alma mater.
Yes.
He moves in because his wife turns out that she likes to get gangbangs. And actually, Todd Phillips comes in and says, "Hey, I'm here for the gangbang." And turns out the gangbang is on Juliette Lewis, which is at the time Luke Wilson's beau.
Yes.
And he leaves her, goes to find a new place to live, and it turns out it's close enough to a college where it needs to be turned into a frat. And he gets some of his friends and new, like some of the sort of quote unquote mall rats of the school to join in.
One of them is Simon Halberg.
Yeah, he has to sign up a lot of weirdos to come and be a part of his fraternity.
He's the best, the old man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's just hilarious. Vince Vaughn's hilarious. He's fast talking. He's charming. Will Ferrell's just a drunken, bubbling idiot, which is great. And yeah, Luke Wilson's sort of the straight man, but he also likes ladies and drinking.
I bet you're like Frank the Tank.
I'm not. I don't get naked and run the streets.
Are you more than Vince Vaughn?
I guess so. Yeah, maybe even Luke. I'm more of a Luke. And then Snoop Dogg's also in it for a little bit.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg's great in it.
But this is definitely the movie that I've seen the most.
And another favorite rapper of mine, Warren G.
Nice.
William Scott shows up at some point.
Yeah. Dude, you got a dart in your neck. Yeah, very quotable movie. Really, really funny stuff. I highly recommend this. Go check it out. It's on Paramount Plus. It's one of the best comedies. And yeah, you'll love it just as much as we do.
Nice.
7.0 on IMDb. $24 million budget, worldwide gross 87.1. What is it on Letterboxd?
3.2.
Not bad. 60% from the critics, 86% from the audience. Nice.
Yes, love it.
Okay. Your number 1 is my number 3. There is a sequel coming out to this movie this year. Go
And
ahead.
I'm a little bit skeptical on it because of how amazing this film truly, truly was.
Joker
Yes.
from 2019 won 2 Oscars, Best Actor
Yes.
and
Best score, which is a character in itself.
yeah, the score by the. I mean, she's done a lot. They actually at the Academy they put this score in a dark room, and you can go in there and lay down, and there's just a red light beaming down, and you're supposed to just have your senses be taken over, and it sure does. By Hildur Guðnadóttir,
Yes.
also nominated for sound editing, sound mixing, film editing, makeup, costume, cinematography, screenplay, directing, and picture. Which Bradley Cooper was nominated because he was one of the producers for the film, so he was nominated for Joker.
Nice.
But take it away. What's Joker?
Joker is the origin story of the. Well, it's about Arthur Fleck. He's a failed clown and aspiring stand-up comedian, and he suffers from a lot of like mental problems. And you know, he starts dressing up as a clown for his comedy act, and and he just go and he starts descending into madness, starts killing people, and ends up becoming a revolutionist.
Yes. He laughs spontaneously. There's nothing funny about things, and he laughs, and it actually gets him into
Yeah,
trouble sometimes.
I do that. If Cody did something to upset you and you had to go at him, I'll probably be laughing.
Zazie Beetz is also in there. Robert De Niro.
So, yeah, De Niro's amazing in this film.
Yes. Yeah, it becomes. We do get a little bit of a. So that, Joker is the villain in DC's Batman universe, and so now we get to see how he came to be. And it becomes really, really dark, but also in a lot of funny humor ways, like locking out
And
a
also
midget,
feels like a Martin Scorsese film at times.
like Taxi Driver.
Yeah, like Taxi Driver.
Yeah, it's a crime drama thriller, rated R, and it's really just built on the back of Joaquin Phoenix's performance too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, he won the Oscar, deservedly so. He really immersed himself just like he does in all of his roles, and it was a perfect role for him to play.
And he's playing him again in this new film,
Folie Deux,
Folie,
which
and
is bringing Lady Gaga to the
And I
fold
have seen
as
the
Harley Quinn.
trailer, and I will be completely blunt with you. The cinematography looks incredible, but I'm not. I'm a bit skeptical on what the storyline's going to be,
It's also a musical,
and it's also a musical.
which we've seen Joaquin Phoenix sing in Walk the Line very beautifully.
Yeah,
And Lady Gaga has been nominated for Best Actress for her singing in Star is Born. She also won an Academy Award for her song in The Star is Born.
exactly.
So we shall
But
see
she
if
didn't
that.
get. But she didn't get nominated for playing an Italian.
No, that is for sure. But could she be nominated for playing Harley Quinn?
Would she be in the lead or supporting?
I think that would have to determine the level of time on screen, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I really did enjoy this movie. I'm more of a comedy guy anyway, which is why the two comedies fell into place over
Yeah.
this one. But this is a damn near perfect movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's
It's a
where,
unique take on comic books.
yeah, and his whole sort of mental illness really was effective, especially when it came to the love interest.
Yeah. Which sadly beats
That was
cheating
just,
nomination in my head.
yeah, I just thought that was, I was blown away. I mean, it's
Yeah.
so ambiguous still now. People are wondering what's going on, but it was really, really smart.
Oh, absolutely.
8.4 on IMDb, a $55 million budget, worldwide gross $1 billion.
$1 billion.
69% from the critics, which is crazy. 89% from the audience,
And a 3.9 on Letterboxd.
which is the highest rated so far.
Yes.
Yeah. Big movie. Did really, really well.
Yes.
All right. Well, there you have it. That is our 10 Todd Phillips movies ranked. We had a lot of the same.
Oh, yeah.
We had some in the same parts there. So two out of the 10 of Todd Phillips movies are not rated R. Which two?
I'm guessing due date.
And
It's not School for Scoundrels, is it?
so it's School for Scoundrels and Starsky and Hutch.
Ah, Starsky and Hutch.
Yes. Nice. Cool. All right. Any movie recommendation?
Let's have a look. Yes, I do. It's from M. Night Shyamalan. It's Trap.
Really? You loved it, huh?
Loved it.
What'd you like about it?
The suspense, the concept, Hartnett's performance, the cinematography, the music in it. I just liked it as it worked well as a premise, and I feel like it was executed really well. Yes, there is a bit of flimsy logic in there, but you got to kind of turn off your head and just sort of sit on the edge of your seat and see how it all unfolds.
Okay. Josh Hartnett was good?
Oh, he was fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing Alien Romulus tomorrow, so I watched the first Don't Breathe film as well.
Oh. Okay, I like Don't Breathe.
Is it the second one you don't like?
It's the second one I don't like because have you seen it?
No, I'm planning to though.
Then I won't talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. My recommendation is a movie you're going to go see tomorrow. It's Alien Romulus. Had a really good time at the theater. Really enjoyed it. I forget that Alien franchise is a horror franchise, and this movie helped me remember that. So I think that was great. It worked. The actors are great. Of course, Kaylee Spiney is one of our biggest treasures these days.
Oh yeah, she's breaking out really well this last year.
Yes, absolutely. And the male actor in it as well.
The guy from Rye Lane.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's
the guy
amazing.
from Rye Lane. Oh,
really,
good.
really good. So
I thought he was great in Rye Lane. I just didn't think much of the movie.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sweet.
Well, there you have it. Go see Alien Romulus and go see Trap.
Yes.
And go see Todd Phillips films. And let us know your favorite Todd Phillips film in the comments.
Absolutely. In the comments down below, like, subscribe, and yes,
Oh, he walked away. Like and subscribe. Yes, tell us your favorite Todd Phillips films. Tell us if you think that we should do the rated R films. We should rank those.
as I've been
Now,
calling it, Joker 2 the musical.
so you busted out there for a minute, man.
Yes.
What were you saying?
I said, watch all of Todd Philips films and let us know
Yes.
if you're looking forward to Joker 2, or as I call it, Joker 2 the musical.
Folie, Deux, the musical.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Any other films you're looking forward to?
It's Megalopolis, Nosferatu, and one about Saturday Night Live I'm looking forward to the most.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
They all look like they're fun, they're interesting, and they're unique. I know one of them's technically a remake of a 100-year-old film, but I appreciate Robert Eggers trying to see if it can work in the modern age.
Yeah. Blink Twice is
I want
something
to
I'm
see.
looking
I
for.
want to see Blink twice.
It was formerly called Pussy Island.
Blink twice sounds cooler.
Yeah. The Crow, I'm kind of interested in that.
Yep.
Beetlejuice.
Yep. This is why I started Friday Night Flicks, because it's all the horror films that are more interesting than anything else.
Yeah, here's another one. Speak No Evil.
Which looks incredible.
Yeah. What else? Megalopolis, you said. The
Yeah,
Wild Robot looks all right.
that looks beautiful. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, Saturday Night, I do want to see.
There's a Lord of the Rings cartoon I can't wait for.
Yep, Transformers
And
cartoon.
just because it looks like it's going to be the silliest film of the year, Venom 3. It's going to be if there's a Venom horse in the trailer.
Oh boy. Gladiator 2, Wicked, Moana 2, Craven the Hunter, Mufasa the Lion King, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Nosferatu.
And a couple of films that are trying to win Oscars.
Well, I think Sing Sing is the front runner right now.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for having me, bud. It was really good
It's
to see
always
you.
a
Good to
pleasure,
talk to you.
Justin. It's always a pleasure.
Yes. We'll do it again soon.
Yes, we'll do it again soon. I'm going to end things here today, so I'm going to probably chill before I go to bed. And hope you have a great day.
My man. You too. I'm going to go see the Ryan Reynolds' wife's movie.
Oh, beautiful.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yes. Take it
I
easy.
know her name is Blake Lively.
Yeah. Right. Take it easy, Justin.
You too. Later, bud. Bye, guys.
Bye.